We've been spending a tremendous amount of time on this channel talking about the militarization of the administrative branch of the U.S. government. And a video we made over a year ago was announcing the U.S. Department of Agriculture arming themselves with .40 caliber submachine guns. And of course, this obviously raises some question marks because aren't you in the business of inspecting meat plants and milk farms, that kind of thing? So what is this? Well, we kind of finally have some answers into why they believe they need these guns. Let's start with that it was in 1981. You can go all the way back to 1981 that the USDA was given permanent armed police abilities. And it was in 2002 under the Homeland Security Act that 25 other federal agencies were given those same luxuries. So why does the USDA need .40 caliber submachine guns to do health inspections and inspect milk farms? What is this? Why do they even need it? Well, according to the USDA, the guns are needed for self-protection. They quote, farm fraud, theft of government property, bribery, extortion, smuggling, and threats of violence and assaults on their persons. Now, according to the Farm Food Freedom Coalition, over the last couple years, there's been several armed raids on farms and food production facilities where literally these agents are pointing their guns at employees who are just simply packaging foods. And they also quote an example of an Amish milk farm that was raided where there were no weapons anywhere within miles of that facility, but yet they came in guns pointed. Now, also according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, again, this is for self-defense of their employees, and I do understand that, but if you look at their data when they're kind of justifying why they need these guns, they give examples on their website. And we'll put the link to that below on what they needed these for. And all of these examples, you look at and you think, yeah, you would need guns for that. But they all involved other law enforcement agencies, the ATF, the FBI, local sheriffs, local police departments. They didn't need the USDA to be armed. The USDA was part of those investigations, but they were always accompanied by other police agencies. And how many of these instances were there since 2007? 6. There's been 6 instances where they really needed guns since 2007. That's really an average that is way too low to justify the hundreds and hundreds of guns, if not thousands of guns that the USDA now has in their possessions. You know, .40 caliber submachine guns for Amish milk farms. I mean, come on. You know, how many times is the USDA in the news, you know, for being in a shootout, or you see the USDA kicking in doors in drug houses, or they clearly don't need them. I value self-protection, and I'm not about to tell somebody that they have to then go do their job without being able to defend themselves. That's not what I'm about. I just kind of question how aggressive the militarization of these federal agencies have become really just in the last 4 or 5 years. So there you go. Why does the USDA need .40 caliber submachine guns? Well, milk farms are dangerous, apparently. I want to, of course, take a moment and thank Jace Medical for not only supporting this channel, but in my opinion, making the single most important prep you can make, which is having your chronic meds on hand in case of emergency or emergency antibiotics. That link is below. Any thoughts or insight, definitely put that below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that stuff in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.